My name is Blake, and when I was born, I had all of my sight and all of my senses. And about 7 months into my life, my mother started noticing that my eyes didn't look normal. They looked kind of like something might be wrong with them, and I wasn't as alert during feeding time, which is a big deal because I really like to eat. So it came to my mom's and dad's attention that they needed to take me to the family doctor first, and then they took me to the eye doctor, the family eye doctor, and they kept trying to assess what it was, but they just didn't know, and they said the best place to take Blake would be the Riley Children's Hospital, where a bunch of doctors could really evaluate and find out what was going on. That's when they discovered I had eye cancer called retinoblastoma. So they had to make a quick decision, an effort to save my life, thank goodness for that. And so at 9 months old, they operated on my right eye and they removed the retina. And they were able to save my life, and then I became totally blind. I've really gotten to live my life to the fullest as a person who's blind. It hasn't held me back at all from being happy and getting to do things like water skiing, snow skiing. I got to skydive, had such a good time doing that. I get to be with friends and hear what things look like all the time and smell things. So being blind is not as bad as a lot of people think it might be. I've had some good careers. I was a radio broadcaster for many years. Got to work at 106.1 KISS FM in Dallas. That was my big station I was at for 7 years, and worked at K-Love before then, and so I had lots of broadcasting experience. But I also got to work in customer service at Bank of America for 7 years, and I got to tell you, working in customer service gives you an ear and a focus on people's needs like none other job I've ever had. I'm currently working at Envision Dallas. What a great place that is. I've been there 11 years already, and we help people who are blind and visually impaired to have employment, to have dignity, to get an opportunity to learn how to use the computer. We also show people how to use the white cane that I refer to my dog named Bruiser. He's my stick dog. When you meet a person who's blind, don't be shy. Go up and introduce yourself, make a new friend. Let them know that you know a little bit about what it's like to have no sight. Just go ahead and let yourself talk normal to them, and ask them if there's anything you might be able to do in a way of finding something or leading them somewhere. And people always appreciate that. Sometimes I catch myself a little disoriented, and so it's great when somebody gets me back on track, and that I can be appreciative of that. But don't worry about walking up to somebody and making them mad because you're interested in what it's like to be blind for them. Everybody's got a different story to tell, and you might catch somebody occasionally in a not so good mood, but for the most part, you're going to make a brand new friend, and you're going to have a good time inspiring somebody with your life and your stories, and they will you as well.